bro, my dad and Trump were chopping it up after the stream for like 30 minutes. I swear to God, bro. My dad and Trump were like, that shit was fire as fuck, bro. Trump looks at me, he says, this is what he says before the last words. He's like, Aiden, the next one we do, we'll do at the White House. Smile on his face, walks out. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If Aiden X White House stream happens, I ain't gonna lie.
So this is Aiden Ross jumping into politics. You know, this was right after his live stream with Donald Trump where they talked and everything. It was a 90-minute live stream, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly. And Aiden Ross gifted him a Rolex, a Tesla with the picture on the side of him fisting the air after the assassination attempt. That's pretty dope. But yeah, so a lot of people are saying this is like coming off as pandering, and then there's a lot of people that are saying it's not. But then again, the people that would say it's not are probably the people that would, you know, figure to believe that, like, you know, guests aren't being paid to come on Aiden Ross's you know, live streams, and it's the other way around, that Aiden maybe is the, you know, biggest thing in this side of the universe since sliced cheese, dude. I don't fucking know. But Aiden Ross gives him a Rolex, a Tesla, you know what I mean? He asks him all about Young Thug. It seems like Donald Trump doesn't really want to, like, answer that because he's literally on fucking RICO charges. So, I mean, you can't just say you're gonna, like, let someone out of prison or jail who's just, like, sitting there on, like, lifelong charges. You can't just make that promise, but yeah, I'll play someone else's perspective of it right here.
What happened was Aiden Ross did a stream with presidential candidate Donald Trump over on Kick. Before I get into my little tirade, I do think it is a good thing that a streamer can sit down with a presidential candidate in this day and time. I'm not going to take anything away from him, but to me, it does come off as one big pander box. You have them pandering to Megan Thee Stallion. You have them pandering to streamers like Aiden Ross. Now, I do think it's very weird if you're a streamer or content creator who never once talks about politics like that, and all of a sudden you're over here streaming with a presidential candidate. Somebody like Aiden Ross, who doesn't talk about politics at all, it just makes no sense, and it comes off as out of left field.
So I do agree with him here, and I feel like, you know, last time around it was heavily the other way, and it was like mainly endorsements for the other side, right? But I feel like they kind of just knew how to play that game a little better. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the whole trend was to hate Trump, and it makes it a lot easier for, you know, to pay off celebrities to say that they also hate Trump when the whole fuck, dude, I don't even know, dude. The whole, like, perspective of everyone is shared, you know what I mean? I don't fucking know. But yeah, if you understand, like, a lick of what I'm saying there, God bless you. But basically both sides do it, and it's been happening for every election. Just think about it. Last election, there were a shit ton of, like, people coming out endorsing every single side, but there were a lot of people that just didn't make sense, that were notable names that really never showed any, like, political affiliation beforehand. But, you know, I'm assuming the dollar changes people. At the same time, the dollar's shared on both sides. You know what I mean? Like, we got Aiden Ross being hit up, presumably by Trump, or maybe Aiden Ross wanted to do it, and I'd understand that because it is good publicity for him too, especially since Trump is, like, the bigger figure this time around. So definitely better publicity for him. But I've been seeing stuff like the Kai Cenat, yeah, like Kai Cenat got hit up by Kamala and everything, supposedly, and she was trying to get him to fucking do her dirty deeds or something, you know, spread the gospel. But either way, I'll play a little clip of that where he's screaming about the Secret Service hitting him up and they won't leave him the fuck alone or some shit.
I got the Secret Service calling me 5 times. I don't know goddamn about politics, man. I don't know nothing. I don't know. I don't know not a goddamn thing, man.
No, I'm kidding. I respect that. You shouldn't definitely throw your, legacy away for a presidential candidate that's in the race because our current president is too mentally diluted to continue. They can say COVID. We know what it is. We know what's going on. But, I've seen the gas prices, bro. I'm just saying, I just can't fucking drive anywhere. But, either way, it's been getting crazy, and I feel like they used to pander more towards, like, general celebrities everyone knew. But nowadays, they're going for the fucking people all the kids know, man. They're going after the TikTok stars. They're going after the fucking Twitch streamers. In Aiden's case, the Kick streamers, I guess. Fuck, dude. Going after YouTubers and everything. They're trying to get a young base here, and it'll definitely like work to an extent. There's definitely more exposure. It's probably going to increase voter numbers of just people, just because young people don't want to fucking vote as it is. But I don't know, they're going crazy. And MSNBC, bullshit news station, they fucking doctored some footage of Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan has a $30 million lawsuit on them, so I'm gonna play that coming up right here. It's crazy shit.
They've been doing this live for years. So in 2019, our pal Tulsi absolutely nuked her in that second debate. And if you looked at charts at the time, she's kind of, Officer Harris is like doing okay. First debate, she comes out, Joe Biden, you're a racist. The Democrats were looking for an alternative to Bernie Sanders that wasn't Biden. She starts going up in the polls, right? Second debate comes out, Tulsi, being a good Hawaiian, knows how to roast the pig, just completely slams her. Not only that, she has no counterpunch. She goes on Anderson Cooper and she's like, well, I'm a top tier candidate, so of course people are going to take shots at me. That's her answer. She immediately starts going down in the polls. It's that day. You can see it on the chart I have on my Twitter. All the articles at the time that did an autopsy on Kamala Harris's failed campaign didn't mention Tulsi once.
Yeah.
It was BBC, LA Times, Reuters, New Yorker. A guy from the Washington Post just did a piece looking back on her campaign, didn't mention Tulsi either.
Wild?
They completely pretend it didn't happen.
Well, it just shows you that what they're looking for is not what they say they're looking for.
Yes.
Because she is a strong woman. She is a person who served overseas twice. She in a medical unit, so she got to see people blown up by the war. She was a congresswoman for 8 years.
Yeah.
She is a person of color. She's everything you want. All those things you want.
But
And yet you don't want her.
Because she's not for war.
Dude, I cut out like some of the shit talk at the beginning there, but like that's like 2 minutes. Literally like 2 minutes of just talking shit about her. And then right at the end there was like 5 minutes before that, dude, okay? It was obvious they were against her on this whole subject, but right at the end there, it's so weird. It's almost like AI makes these fucking stories, right? Because they hear Kamala Harris's name mentioned over and over and over again, and the AI doesn't recognize it in the fucking, bad like in a bad way. But then when they start talking about something good that wants to be perpetuated, even if it's about someone else, like I could see that. You know what I mean? I could see that. I could see an algorithm picking it up that there's like support that they can milk and then put on their platform. And that might sound like crazy, dude, but I don't know, think about it. Think about how many things on YouTube can be targeted with comment bots. You know what I mean? Just if something's in the title or if something's in the description, you can make your bot go after certain keywords and everything. It's crazy. So all I'm saying is I feel like maybe that was an AI generated video article or whatever. Maybe the prompt to make it wasn't necessarily like they couldn't have watched the video, right? That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Like, how are you gonna flip that? How are you gonna flip someone talking shit about you and literally take what they're saying good about your opposition and be like, yeah, he said that about me? Like, it's so stupid. It's foolish. In summary, I think the only way to really break it down, really summarize it, put it at the end of the book, so to speak, is, if Kamala Harris can come on the golf course and either one, beat Donald Trump in a physical fight, or two, out-golf him, then I think maybe she should be hoisted onto the throne. Until that day is here, then I, team Donald Trump or team Vermin Supreme.
Beautiful. Right at the flag.